Hey everyone! Today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to use FolkArt Velvet Crush. It's a two-step flocking process that allows you to create gorgeous velvet-like finishes on your home decor pieces. I'm going to walk you through two different techniques that will help you get started with Velvet Crush. In our first technique, I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the product to a flat surface. Before I begin painting, I'm going to use some painter's tape to mask off the areas where I don't want there to be any flocking powder. For flat surfaces, I like to use a larger base coating brush so that I can cover more surface area in a shorter amount of time. This will keep the tinted adhesive wet for longer, giving us more working time. Make sure your painted areas are totally opaque before moving on to your next step. We recommend using a dust mask while working with the flocking powder to avoid breathing it in. Be sure to place something like printer paper or palette paper over your work surface. This will make it easy to recollect the excess powder later. When I'm applying the tintable adhesive to a flat surface, I like to brush it onto the entire surface in one go. This leaves us with a professional-looking, seamless result. Once the powder is on your surface, swirl it around so that it gets into all the grooves of your surface. Tap the surface on your paper to remove any excess powder. Fold your paper in half and simply guide the flocking powder back into the bottle. Remove your masking tape to reveal the finished jewelry tray. One of my favorite things about FolkArt Velvet Crush is that it works well on a variety of different surfaces, from flat surfaces like wood trays and picture frames, to 3D surfaces like glass vases and ceramic figurines. When I'm using Velvet Crush on flat surfaces, I like to apply it all in one go, but when I'm using it on 3D surfaces, I like to apply it in workable sections, and I'll show you how. I've already applied my first coat of the tinted adhesive to my glass jar, and it looks nice and opaque. Now I'm going to apply the second coat of tinted adhesive in small, workable sections. When I'm applying the sections of adhesive, I'm thinking about where I want the seams to be on my project. Because this vase has long lines, I'm going to use those lines to guide my sections. One thing I definitely want to avoid is brushing over previously flocked areas, so I'm carefully brushing right up to the flocked areas, but not over them. Sometimes you can get little pills like this in the flocking, but don't worry, once the project fully dries, they'll come off easily. If the spout of your bottle gets clogged, just close the lid and tap the bottle onto your workspace. This will clear your nozzle. Thanks for watching. For more tips and tricks, go to plaidonline.com.